What I remember that morning was, I think it must have been on the air, the radio, because my dad came upstairs. My brother and I had a room up there, and he got us both up, and he says, "We got to run into town. Bunker Hill's had a bad storm. We got to go see about Grandpa and Grandma."
And the house collapsed that we were in, and none of us were even injured. The youngest child was Stephen. He was about a year old, and we found him out in the garden. And the other son was about 4 years old, and he was under the mattress of the bed. And nobody was injured at all.
To me, I feel like that it looked like a war zone that you see on TV or any place in magazines where there's just destruction everywhere. And that's what I liken it to.
They didn't have enough ambulances. There were so many people hurt and killed. You just couldn't even recognize the town. It was just horrible.
When the tornado hit, I was getting up out of bed, and my clothes was on another bed there, and I started to go get them, and then that south porch caved in and hit some glass. I got a piece of glass in my eye, and the ceiling started crumbling down, and I squatted down by a big old dresser. I got dressed in about 30 seconds, I believe.
And the barber shop, wasn't there a barber shop uptown here too? The towel was still laying on the armrest, and the barber shop was gone, the upstairs was gone and everything. And the towel, I can remember that, the towel was laid on that armrest. Yeah.
And Mr. Rich across the street, he was sitting on a stool in the bathroom, and the whole south or north wall caved out, and he was looking outside at the time, sitting on a stool. He was our superintendent of the school at the time.
And there was 2 grocery stores uptown at that time, I think, and a hardware store. And they all continued. I don't think we lost any of them at that, you know, just suddenly they quit. They built back, and we kept them. The lumber yard at that time was down in the northwest corner of town, down near closer to the where the elevator is now, and that built back. Of course, the drugstore is in one of your pictures, and the gymnasium of the town was above that. There's an outside stairway to it, which I'd forgotten until I saw that picture, but that was the only way to get up there. And it had, at least 6 or 8 benches around for the bleachers, but no heat except on certain occasions.
Somebody tried to steal Abe Lincoln's head. It came off, and in fact, I don't know who it was, seen him put it in his car, so he stopped him and got the head, and otherwise he would have lost the head on Abe Lincoln, you know. So I think they put it in the bank, didn't they?
Right.
Yeah, I think they put it in the bank.
Well, some people, you know, thought that it would be the end of the town. But at this meeting that they had, people said, no, we're going to rebuild.